I've been very lucky in my life that I've been able to hunt a lot of places in North America and South America, but Africa truly is the destination that any hunter hopes to be able to go to someday. I was lucky enough to, this is my 4th trip to Africa. I've been in Tanzania a couple times in the Selous, but always had heard about, seen, watched movies of the Zambezi Valley, which is so spectacular, but also difficult, you know, and I think as a hunter, you kind of mature into this place.
We're up here in the Zambezi Valley in the Dande Safari Area. We're currently going to be hunting an elephant bull out of Mkanga camp, way in the south of our concession, with Charlton McCallum Safaris. George arrived 2 days prior to the hunt, 1 day just to rest. We met up with George at a Munzi bed and breakfast, and we drove in, took a nice slow, and as we made down into the valley, we just took it all in, getting ready for our hunt. We have arrived at Mkanga camp finally. Very excited for our elephant hunt.
Right, George, tell us, how's your trip been, man?
Fantastic so far. A lot of beautiful scenery. Really enjoyed seeing the whole valley from up on the hill, so that was great.
Right, George, how are we feeling this morning, man?
Great. Ready to get going. It's been 5 days of travel, so yeah, I'm ready to start walking. I'm just sitting around, so yeah.
The first day is a slow day. So we'll test the weapons, we'll go and get the lay of the land and see what's moving around. But hey, you never know, we could find a track 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers down the road, which we can follow. So today we'll be just basically scouting to see what's moving around, but look forward to a great hunt, and let's see what our weapon is doing. I'm happy with that, George. That's slightly just above the black, but I'm pretty happy with that. Probably a bit of oil in the barrel or something. Have a look. If you want another shot, it's up to you, but I mean, that's pretty much good, eh?
No, I think that's okay. I know what I did. I just gotta stay down on it.
Yeah. Cool.
How are you feeling there, George?
Pretty good. I'm not real happy about that first shot, but I know what I did. That's the main thing when you make a mistake. As long as you know why you did it, it's not the gun for sure. So.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is we know both the guns are shooting good. We've got a learner hunter at the moment in camp, old Dan. He's going to do some roads because it's still early season, fix roads. He's just radioed us now to say he saw a good elephant bull track on the main drag. He's put toilet paper there, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the track. If we're happy with it, we'll follow and see what happens.
Yeah.
Cool, let's get it on. You can see it. Yeah, it's not the best track. He's still got quite a deep cracks on that. He hasn't got any waves, so it's not what we're really looking for. But let's see up in front. You said there's a track in front. I'm sure this is the same boy. He must have come back onto the road. Let's see what we can see better tracks. But it's not convincing to me, to be honest. We came past this pan early this morning looking for a sign of elephant and just to get the feel of the land and what's moving around. We haven't seen much activity, to be honest. A bit of cows, young bulls, but nothing worth following. So it's still quite thick this time of the year with a lot of water in the pans. So the elephants don't tend to move around too much due to the water and food all around. So we're going to actually go past this pan over here, George, drop into the Mkanga River and just walk the river quietly and hopefully find something crossing the river worth following or just having a look-see. So let's stretch our legs. We've been going the whole day in the vehicle. Let's just stretch our legs and see what happens there. This way. But if you had to walk this river to camp, it'll take you 3 hours. It's not far, but it's just lots of turns. We're just walking in the Mkanga River and we've just stumbled across an elephant bull track. It seems quite fresh from this afternoon sometime, maybe an hour or so. We're going to try and see if we can follow him and see if we can get a look, but this is hopefully time is on our side. What have we got here? We just obviously found the elephant track just further back and he came and dug up here in the river. Sorry, it's from the elephant bull. He came and dug out for fresh water to drink. Anyway, he came and dug out here and drank some water. It's still quite wet. There's a fresh dump there. We're going to try and follow and see if we can see him in this chest here. Right in front of us. You see that green tree there? You can see the dog moving there. This one. We've just found this bull, literally 25 yards. Big body, but not great ivory. At the most, 25 pounds, but definitely not what we're looking for on the first day. Had it been 40, I think we would have done it, but he lives to see another day. How was that, George? Pretty exciting. That close. He's pretty relaxed though, he's still there. It's morning of day 2 of our safari, and being in a communal area, it's quite an advantage to both hunter and villagers. We've come to the villages over here because it is cropping season, and a lot of the time during cropping season the elephants do come in and raid their crops. So when we do come in as hunters to look for elephant bulls, the villages are very helpful, as you would know, the crops will be eaten by the elephants, so they're very helpful and they'll let us know whether there's bulls or not. I've sent my guys in to check in the village there, and I have got word there is something to look at. We're just waiting for them to come to the vehicle and we'll take it from there.
Okay, safety's on.
500 NEs. Let's go.
Excited, always.
So you obviously lie down here, but there's old tracks in here as well, so he obviously likes it up here. During the day you'll come and rest in here, and in the evening you'll go down into the fields to raid. So let's just hope we find him, but there's quite an indentation of a tusk there. Obviously there was one that we were following and we were seeing where he was lying down, but he's now joined up with another 2. Now that's 3 bulls together, so that's a good chance. If there's 3, hopefully there's at least one that's a decent shooter. Yeah, we'll just keep trying, but this wind is swirling at the moment. Yeah, he came up that way. Oh, of course he would. 100%. We're still on these tracks, and they've led us to the water like we said earlier on, but now it's to find which direction they've gone. We've got on top of this ridge where they crossed the river here. They've gone into a bit of thick stuff here. The guys think they can hear their stomach grumbling. I haven't heard anything, but this wind is not great right now. It's almost 1 p.m. Where did you hear them go? That side. We figured out which direction they're finally taking. They're going back towards the village. It's now 1:45 in the afternoon, and we've actually just heard them up ahead blowing with their trunks. But the wind is terrible at the moment. We're just going to persevere. We came to the river. there's 6 bulls there, and they're all young. None of them, they're all small. Well, at least it was now, and we didn't follow them until 5 o'clock. But I saw each and every one dropping out in the river, and they're all young. There's 6 bulls, and they're all young boys. We'll stick around for a little bit in case another bull does pop out, but I think that's pretty much it there.
Pretty neat. Great stock today. Just not quite the right animal, not the right bull, but still a lot of fun. And I think we all had a good nap too. That was good.
The last session that we just had just before they popped out to the river. Anyway, we did have a bit of a rest because they were resting in the shade there, and we heard them starting to move off. It was fun. We got to see some elephant, but tomorrow's another day.
How are we doing, Mr. George?
Great. Start of another day. Hoping for good luck today. But luck or no luck, we have so much fun in the bush. It's just a good day.
Oh, yes.
George, we're just gonna. This is quite a nice track to follow. We're just gonna go up the road a little bit and just see if he hasn't gone back into the road. If he hasn't, then we're gonna come back and then we'll go off and try and follow him. But it's a decent track, so we'll give it a shot. Tracking our elephant, and we just stumbled across an old snare. It just goes to show you that us hunters do something about it. When we come across these snares, we manage to find them and pick them up before they catch precious animals that could live to generate more other game that we have in this area. So hunters do contribute to conservation. Been trying to find our bull, but the wind's been terrible and the tracking hasn't been that easy. We did figure out at one stage, because he was satelliting cows and they got our wind and it took off. We didn't know until obviously we found their tracks. He did follow them and then we just lost his track again. So we decided to call it a day, well, call it a morning, because we just weren't winning. So we're going to go have lunch in camp and then do a walk in the river this afternoon and see if there's any movement in the river.
How does that look, Mr. George?
Oh, delicious. I'm really hungry. Big morning. Big morning. So this is going to be fabulous.
Well, we've just had a fantastic lunch here in camp at Mkanga. Had a bit of a rest, a bit of a siesta.
Absolutely.
It's cooled down a bit, so we're just going to take a walk down the river here called the Mkanga River. It's about a 4-kilometer walk, and we're going to just see if we can find an elephant bull or possibly maybe a bushbuck. So very excited, and let's get on with the afternoon now.
Absolutely. An area of our country, this Utah called Moab. Where these, long time ago.
Yeah, that's coming out.
It's got a certain part of the river here. It's a lot of moisture on the surface. There seems to be quite a bit of elephant activity in and out of here, digging for fresh water that's filtered here through the sand. So it is quite a good place to do a walk now and again. We might come right mostly mid-morning, late afternoon like this. So yeah, it's a good sign. They are out there. We started quite fairly earlier today. We're now in the groove, so we decided to get out a lot earlier in camp today, or should I say out of camp, and come across this bull track. It's been on the road for maybe 200-300 meters and he's crossed back into the bush. We're just going to try and follow and see what we can see.
Going on, guys?
Well, we've just been driving around through the villages trying to get some more recon for elephant movement, and we have been successful getting info that there is some elephant around. And on our way out of the village we came and stumbled across this caterpillar on the back of this low bed truck, and unfortunately they went over a bit of a rise and they got stuck. It's been quite amazing to watch them get off this trailer without anyone getting hurt, and they've done it quite safely and successfully. Yeah. So you know,
a lot of
in the bush.
Yeah, a lot of ingenuity.
you never think you would see this in the bush, but yeah, I mean, they had some mining going on at the back here, which they've stopped, and now they're moving all the machinery off, which is a good thing. We don't need this mining in this area. Just picked up an elephant bull track by itself. It's still quite early, it's 6:30 this morning. There was some further tracks down back at the behind us, but some cows and a young bull. He seems to be by himself for now, and hopefully he stays that way. He doesn't pick up those cows. It's about 2 k's down the road, but let's try. You never know what's going to be the end of the other side, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, we lost the tracks. It's not easy tracking in here, especially with the ground being so hard. So we're going to move on, and it's hunting. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Okay, well, we just got to the village from where we got the report this morning. We met up with one of our other trackers that work for us in the company. His name's Tinos. He's very good with elephant. He actually followed the tracks for us and has gone down into the Jess at the bottom here in the river. He said unfortunately it's with cows as well, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to go into the Jess. We just dropped down here into the Monyumo River where the cows and the bull came down. We're quite concerned that he might go with the cows, but he's separated from them, so that's a good thing. Now we just got to find him, and hopefully he's got the right set of ivory for us. Lion track. See it? Lion. We've been following this bull for about an hour and a half, and he's literally been on a mission. He hasn't stopped to feed. Well, he has, but eating on the go. Anyway, it's starting to heat up now, but he's going into this thick patch of Jessia. It's like a riverine. My guess is he's going to be in here, so hot, be here in the coolness. Anyway, into the Jess we go. There's a kind of calf on the other side here. We can hear some elephant movement in here. We're losing light, so we're about to start heading back towards the car. We're on him, but light is just not on our side.
How are you feeling this morning, Mr. George?
A little tired from a big day yesterday, but excited, beautiful day today again. So yeah, always great anticipation at this point in the morning. So all is well.
Yesterday was actually quite a tough day. We pushed a long day, lots of hours, good tracking on my tracker's behalf. We didn't manage to come right with an elephant, mix up with cows in the evening, and the light beat us, so we had to walk out in the dark, and well, we get to do it over again. Today's the day again, new day. We just found a nice fresh track that's just crossed the road here, and hopefully we'll come right. Oh no. Can you smell it? You can actually smell this elephant. We've been tracking for 2.5 hours, and this elephant has he's been on the go, but while we were tracking him we could still smell him, which to me it indicates he's in a bit of must. Anyway, he didn't even stop to feed. He got to the Angwe here, the Angwe River, which unfortunately is our boundary, and he's crossed over into Dande South, which we cannot follow. So it is what it is. It's hunting. We either win or lose, and today we lose. But very nice bull. Unfortunately, we just never got a sight of him. Got 3 cows and a calf here, but this is quite a productive corner here. There's always elephant drinking here from our side and Chaware's south side, so maybe we just chill here for a bit to see what comes.
Oh, that's a bull.
So as we came around the corner here, we saw 3 cows here, 2 cows and a calf drinking, and guys decided to go a little bit forward, and we saw some more elephant on the right hand side of the Chori South Bank. We actually saw a big bodied elephant, and from what I could see it was a bull, but there's a big ridge there. He's not going to go up, he should come down. There's about 15 elephant cows here with calves. So we're just going to wait it out and see. Hopefully that bull will come out and we get a better look at him. I don't want to come back to the water. And see what happens. Elephant on the corner where those baboons are. You can just see its tail right in the corner against the bank. No, another elephant, another cow. I think the bull's gone up. Young bull, very young bull. I just want you to just have a look close and just see. Oh, it's been a very successful day in terms of seeing elephant, tracking elephant. We came out on these 15 elephants here in the river. There's a young boy in front of us, and what a fantastic time to end the day. So special.
Go back to where we left them the day before yesterday in that place, and they're always there, and they have been coming to the fields, so hopefully we'll find him. He's still inside there, but he hasn't come out this block, so he's still in here. Anyway, let's go and try. We'll just take a slow walk through there.
We're walking on this river here. It's the same river we left him that last evening, or 2 evenings ago. We've just come across the same bull track here. It's not fresh, but the sign is that he was here at least a day ago. So he's in here. We just gotta be lucky and hopefully find him this afternoon. If not, we'll try again in the morning.
How was the walk, guys? What did we see?
Well, we just did a bit of a walk where we left in the other evening, and it's quite interesting. There's a lot of elephant activity inside there.
Absolutely.
And we saw his track up and down inside there, so he's living inside here. It's just a matter of time of crossing paths and getting lucky, being in the right place at the right time. But time is upon us to make our way back towards camp. It's now 5:30. We just got to the nearest road, so we're gonna get back in the vehicle, head to camp, and try again tomorrow. We just, it's been quite a slow morning start from Kanga camp. Not much elephant movement down there, unfortunately. But we've just come across a very nice track. He's on top of cows, but let's hopefully he stays away from them. But it's actually been one of the best tracks I've seen for the past couple of days, bar the one we tried to follow in the village. So cross our fingers and let's hope we don't lose his tracks and we don't get bust by the wind, and hopefully he's got what we want.
What are we hearing?
That's why they're screaming. We can hear some elephants trumpeting up ahead. There's cows and there's bulls with the cows, so he might be harassing them. That's why they're screaming and shouting. Or there's water nearby. Anyway, let's see. One right, and hopefully there's a bit of piney trees. Hopefully it'll open up. They're still stuck in here, but let's just try and go around and see. We might get them coming onto us. Elephant cow right here. Let's just get to it. Go and see carefully. I'm just trying to be safe, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to be safe here. Back off a little bit. We don't want to be amongst them because I don't want to shoot in the self-defense. Balancing my bus.
Is that on the left? Is that a bull?
No, that's a cow. You can see she's got memory. She's got swollen memory.
Just watching these cows, hoping that there's a bull in there with them.
We've just dropped back into the river here where the cows were drinking further up. And we've just found that bull track they were following this morning in here, fresh walking along here. Yeah, we just popped up, so he's up here somewhere. Try and find him. This is fresh elephant. Up here. I'm just trying to see if there's a good track. Looks like a big one. Puro guy. We try to catch this bull, but the wind is absolutely terrible. He's been in and out with the cows. We bumped him twice and he's just running at the moment, and he's going with the wind on his back, so I don't think we're gonna have much luck.
Some of them go to like the really high quality ones. They were really hurt the market. And stuff seemed to have broken. And they weren't sorted properly.
The plan today is we're going to move up to the north to one of our other camps, Pedza camp. A little bit more movement up here, but on our way up here this morning, we got a report from some of the guys in the village that there were 2 bulls in the fields last night. And according to my trackers, the spoor is quite good, so we're going to go and follow and hopefully see what Ivory is going to give us. You see it right there. Just see it's flapping. It's like I just need to see the other one. This one looks okay. This one. as I saw it's ivory, we could have shot, but I was like, that's why I said no. Yeah. Anyway, we try again. We got within 15 yards. Anyway, we got onto these 2 bulls this morning. They meandered quite a bit through some thick stuff. Anyway, we caught up to them. And we could have shot this one, but he's just not what we're looking for. I got a very good look at him, and yeah, he's under 30 pounds, but an awesome experience. We get to do it again. Let's go find another bull. Yeah.
Well, it's our first morning out of Piedza camp here, and there's a lot of elephant movement up here, so we're quite excited to be up here, me and George and Andy. So we're going to saunter out of camp and hopefully get onto tracks nice and early and find ourselves a nice elephant bull.
Amen.
So a couple of days ago we followed a bull that had crossed the road going east. We got mixed up with quite a few cows and the wind was not that great, but we also got on them quite late. And the same bull has crossed over going back west, so we're going to get on his tracks and see if we can come right.
Found some elephant dung here. Whilst on his tracks, he's busy feeding here. The dung's still fairly warm. Not hot, but it's warm, so... Hey, John. Can you still hear him? We're still on this bull. We heard him up ahead, but we tried to drop into the river to see if he'll come in, but he's still on top here somewhere. So we're going to go back to the track and get back on him. Yes, in the ear. Yes, in the ear. Now. Come, let's put another one in the chest. Let's put another one in the chest. Come closer. Kneel down in the chest. In the chest. Reload, reload. We are. I want to shoot her in the head. Come. I don't know. Come on.
Go around.
Run safe. Come here to me. I want you to shoot him over here. Kneel down. Well done, my friend.
Brother.
George.
Well done, you guys. Oh, thank you.
Good shooting.
Oh my goodness.
Ja, so. Nice and low. Come here.
Musje, hè? Mugorogoto. Easy recovery.
Yeah.
Safety.
Nice and zo, hè? Well done, guys.
Oh, what a stock. What a hunt. What a hunt.
This is the
I can't begin to thank these guys enough. What a stock.
So you won't be. You won't be.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, brother.
George. Well done, my friend. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. You saw him across that. I thought he was still up in here.
No, he was standing there. He could hear us coming. And he was just listening. I thought, well, if we can just get to the shade, we can side brain him. And that was what, 15 yards? Across the river?
20, yeah, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful big ivory too.
Beautiful ivory.
Big, thick.
Great tracking on the guys' behalf. And it just shows you persistence always pays off.
Persistence.
That is a phenomenal hunt.
And it was almost poetic that we ended it in a riverbed.
And he fell into the riverbed. Eh?
Not the river.
Should I brain him? Yes. Brain him. Well, George, this has been one heck of a roller coaster of a hunt. 10 days of grueling, hard work, long hours, long days, lots and lots of miles, which is what elephant hunting is all about. You definitely hunt elephant with your feet, which you experienced. We followed him for about 3 hours, quite relatively good tracking, up and down. And I know this has been your absolute nemesis, walking in rivers, but what a way to end a safari with a phenomenal bull like this and him falling in the riverbed. And great shooting and good effort on your part, George. Well done, man.
Thank you. And from my standpoint, I just want to thank you, and the guys were phenomenal. And unless somebody's done this and experienced this, you can't, even when somebody tells you about it, you can't understand the difficulty and the ability of these guys of track. I mean, it just blows you away. They can find something where there's nothing. And I'm so thankful for well, obviously without it. And I'm also thankful that you have the sense to keep me on track and say, no, this is a good bull, but not the bull we're looking for. I mean, when you track and finally get on something, and then the kind of the elation, but then the disappointment, it takes a great pH to kind of keep your spirits up and say, okay, come on, we got to keep going. There's a bull out there for you. We just haven't found him yet. So this is obviously exactly what was supposed to happen, So
yeah, well, it just shows you, George, persistence pays off. And congratulations to the team. Well done, guys. Thank you on your behalf. Andy, thank you once again. George, well done, sir.
Thank you.
Custom goes, George. When you shoot an elephant, you have to cut his tail off in order to claim it. So, yes, sir. Bend it down. Yes, sir. Congratulations. He's yours. Well done.
All yours, man.
39, 36, 37, 38, 42. Hop!
Sorry, man.
Unbelievable. That thing's got to weigh 400 or 500 pounds. Get it up onto there like that is unbelievable.
What's going on, man?
Well, they're continuing to harvest this elephant. It's absolutely incredible that an animal that size is almost down to nothing in 5 hours. And they're using absolutely every bit of it. Nothing goes to waste. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Even the bone, they're chunking the bone away and taking it. So it must be using the marrow. It's just it's actually incredible. And they milk all the waste out of the intestine, and then he's got it on, a couple sticks, hanging it. It must be now putting it in sacks. That's just crazy. Amazing stuff. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Goes to waste. In our country, we waste. An average family of 4 wastes more food in a night than these people waste in an entire elephant. It's really something to see. Puts everything in perspective, makes you. Next time I sit down to dinner, I'm not gonna waste anything.
Well, Mr. George, congratulations on a fantastic elephant.
Thank you,
and a
sir.
phenomenal hunt.
Thank you. Cheers.
It was a great experience to enjoy with you, and I hope to do it again.
I hope so.
So congratulations. Andy,
Thank you very much.
cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Well, today's day 12 of my 14-day trip. It's been beyond what I really imagined. It's so beautiful here. I mean, you just have to come to appreciate it and see it. But we had a great hunt. We're successful. Now we're kind of just we got a couple days at this point, and we're going to go up to the river, maybe do some fishing, maybe just do some game viewing, and just enjoy ourselves and all the pressure off, and just have last fun couple of days. And also for me, it's a chance to see some more of this beautiful country, and also think about, it's classic. As soon as you leave Africa, the only thing you can think about is when you're going to be able to come back. So start to plan for next year's trip and maybe where I'm going to go. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next couple of days.
How are you? Oh, monsieur. Good morning.
This is the best view that we came to now. How about that, eh?
Look at that. Fabulous.
Welcome to Matombo.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful, eh? Where in the world do you see this? The mighty Zambezi River right in front of you.
What's our plan, Mr. George?
Well, we're going to go out on the muddy Zambezi here and go up to the cliff area and just enjoy a sunset. So it's pretty exciting.
Right, George, what's going on, good sir?
Nothing better than a Zambezi beer on the Zambezi River in front of the Red Cliffs. What a night. What a beautiful night.
What you say there, Mr. George?
Oh my gosh, I'm so spoiled getting up to these beautiful breakfasts and this view of the breakfast table. It's going to be hard to go back to Marion, Indiana, I can tell you that.
A definite tough day.
I'll probably be home for a week and I'll be on a plane coming back.
Definite tough day in the office.
Yeah, tough day in the office here. Oh no. That is a big elefante.
What you think?
Really cool. Really cool. They weren't too happy with us, to say the least.
It's come to the end of your safari.
Yeah.
It's been one heck of a roller coaster, but a good roller coaster.
Oh, absolutely.
And what a way to end the safari, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful area.
Sunset.
And I mean, of course, on the Zambezi
And
River.
then
I mean,
Zambezi. I mean, it just can't possibly get any better.
can't get better than that, eh?
Yeah, I mean, you sit here and you're thinking, okay, I got to go home, but you're already dreaming of coming back. That's the thing about it. You even start to plan the dates and everything to come back. This place is so unbelievable.
There's just something about Africa. It just
You
grips you.
cannot. Once you've been here, all you want to do is come back.
Well, we hopefully get to do it next year.
Yeah, I'm sure hoping so.
I wish you a safe trip back
Yeah.
home. Cheers.
Thank you for everything.
Absolute pleasure.
Come as a hunter and leave as a friend.
100%. That's the way it should be. Cheers, Andy.
Cheers, guys.
Great job, young man.
Thank you.
Mm.